How's it going, everybody? I'm Driftwood. This is an RPG Maker MV First Impressions video. Today we're going to be looking at Forsaken. This is by Thunder176. The first thing I noticed about this game is it seems like the highlight is flashing erratically. Like it goes bop, 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 bop. It's not like a steady flash. Usually I look at that to see what my frame rate is just by the cycle time. If it's like a bop, 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 then I know it's 144. And if it's more of a dot, 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 then it's 60. So anyway, it's erratic, and that was different. I don't know how that actually happened. But anyway, pretty straightforward background, nothing going on, no title at all. It's just a hand that's holding a crystal with some sort of like heat effect where it looks like it's melting, but it's really just like could be wavy atmosphere from the heat or something. I don't know. It looks pretty cool, but I would like to see like a title of what the game is actually, Forsaken in the background or something. It could look better, is all I'm saying. It doesn't look bad, but it could look better. The font seems very, I like the font because it reminds me of old school games that use this font. I can't remember the name of it, but take a look at the credits real quick. Anything crazy? Nope. Alright. Take a look at the options. Always dash on. Command remember on. I think we're set up right. Let's jump into a new game. This is a work in progress, of course. What is your name? Use the mouse or Z button to confirm. Let's say Drifty. D-R-I-F-T-Y. Okay. Is your name Drifty in blue font? Yeah. Welcome in the tutorial. Let's get you started. Move with the arrow keys. Sprint by pressing shift and press Z to interact. Okay. Man, I wish you would give the option for WASD movement, W-A-S-D. That really makes it better for me because I like to move with my left hand from just years of doing it that way. But whatever. There are some shiny shards on this pedestal. I like how you're using a GAL plugin, message pop-ups or something like that. But you can see how when you look at a certain thing, it'll have an icon hovering above it. There's writing on the wall, but it seems to be broken. Alright, what about this? Can we read that sign? Yeah. There's writing on the wall, but it seems to be okay. So you're going to overuse that. It's a copy-paste message, but I guess it makes sense. It's a carcass of a large beast of some kind. I like how things are, so far, interactable. This is a skill flame. Touch it to obtain new skills. Oh. Hey, I like that idea. That's pretty cool. We learned heal, which is a great skill to have at the beginning. We don't appear to have a face graphic. Why? I don't know. We do know heal, and it takes, well, it says 50, so I'm assuming that's TP, and you just don't show TP on the world outside of battle. Okay. Destruction, we have a skill category, but we have no skills for it. Sword hat cloth. Great. Wonderful. Oh, man, I really hate this default MV icon set. Please ditch that. Stop using it, people. Stop using it. It's god awful. It is just disgusting looking. Uh-oh. There's an enemy blocking your passage. Well, not to worry. Run into an enemy to start combat. This is the battle interface. Have you seen the enemy on the left? And you on the right? At first, you can choose to fight and engage the enemy, or try to escape. The stronger the enemy, the harder it is to escape. Sometimes you can't escape. Let's start off by dealing some raw damage. Try attacking the enemy using the attack command. Alright, your basic tutorial. It appears to be using maybe SRD's damage pop-ups. That did some damage, but you've taken some too. You can reduce damage by using the guard command. Using guard will also fill up your TP gauge. The TP gauge fills up slowly by taking damage, though it adds up with each hit. By using guard, you gain a large amount of TP, though you won't gain TP through damage anymore when guarding. Now use the guard command to reduce damage and gain TP. Okay? So we just gained like 50 TP, and we still took, you said in the tutorial right now, You won't gain TP from taking damage while you're guarding, but I guarded, I gained a chunk of TP for guarding, and then I gained TP for getting hit. Play it back and look at that. If you have enough TP, you can use your Restoration or Destruction magic. Restoration magic is focused on keeping your health and buffing up your character, while Destruction covers various offensive elemental spells and curses. More on that as you'll progress further. For now, heal yourself up with Restoration command and finish the fight. This concludes the combat tutorial. Good luck. Okay. Restoration, let's take a look at heal. Default animations. Every game, man, every game. Why does every game gotta have the same stuff? Like, I don't know. Alright, we dispatched the zombie. A save circle. Step on it and interact to heal up and save your progress. Stop using default animations and stop using the same attack skill for every enemy in every game. It drives me crazy, guys. It's a carcass of a beast of some kind. Like, how am I supposed to take you serious? How am I supposed to take you serious? You can avoid combat by avoiding enemy presence. Some enemies patrol a fixed route, while some will walk a random route. Others are stationary, and there are also types that will actively pursue you. Keep in mind, some enemies are unavoidable, and while it may be faster to avoid combat, the experience needed to defeat these certain enemies will be missed as well. I like the font, though. Press space to jump. You can jump over small gaps, ledges, and hazards. Okay. That's cool. A jumping mechanic, I'm for that. It's a writing on a wall, but it seems... Okay, there's writing on the wall, but it seems to be broken. Also, the grammar, the way you would put it is, there is writing on the wall, or there apostrophe S, writing on the wall. Not, it's a writing on the wall. It's a drawing of a great figure standing on top of a pile of shards and blood. But, when you speak of a drawing, that it could be written that way. It's a drawing, that makes sense, but not, it's a writing. Are you ready to head on? Okay. Cool. Alright, I'm alright with a little bit of, you know, event sequencing here. This is cool. Shake screen, you know, switches to make events turn page and change image, sound effects, fade out the screen, fade in the screen. There's the title. But why not on the opening screen? You obviously made the art for it. Why not put that faded into the background behind the crystal, you know? That's an artistic choice, though. I'm not saying that my opinion is the right way to do it. It's just my opinion, right? Just put it faded in the background. You feel rejuvenated. Let's save it. Ye who stands before me, what does thou seek here? I don't understand why everything is capitalized, you know? Hast thou cometh to have audience with the higher beings? Yeah? Thou came to seek aid? You could also set a default so we don't have to press up or down. It just defaults to yes or no. Another noble soul indeed. My name is Azrael. I am the judge of the high trials. Any who wish to press onward to the higher beings are to be judged by me. If thou wishest to be judged, then thou must face the trials. Only when all the trials have been completed, thou can thou be judged. The trials are simply releasing the barriers of the crystals behind the 6 sealed gates. Only then thou shalt be judged worthy to release this gate to the realm of the higher beings. The barriers are held up by the sacred guardians residing deep inside each of the trial grounds. I will say, though, it doesn't need to have every word capitalized, but the fact that you're being consistent with it and it's always like that makes me accept it more. If you would miss one that doesn't have capital, then it would stand out. So I'm actually okay with it because you're very consistent with it. Destroy the guardians, and the barrier shall be lifted. Now, I will release the seal of the first gate. This is interesting. I like how you're using a lot of event sequencing, move events, and move screens and everything. If thy still wish to continue, enter the green seal gate to begin thy first trial. All right. I suppose we should try to save it. We'll just go ahead. Okay. A box map. This could have done so much better. This could have been done so much better. But I will say, it actually looks pretty nice. It doesn't look that bad. It's just if it was like more of a rectangle with a cut-off corner or something, and a little less like fabricated, you know what I mean? Symmetrical. It would have looked better. Oh, we could save it right here. Okay. Let's see what this enemy is. A lake slime. Water tendril. Okay, he's got an ability. But why does he have the default attack animation? You gave him a custom ability. Water tendril. Why does it look like the default attack animation? It's very easy. You start with like 100 something, and people use like 5 of the same ones in every game. I say don't use the default ones, but there's still like most of them that nobody even uses. Nobody even touches most of them. I see the shout one overused, the heal one overused, the attack one, the slash one. Like there's 10 of them that just get the spark one. Like hella overused. And then you make a custom skill here, but it looks like the default attack animation. I mean, thank you for at least renaming it, but go that extra step and change the animation on it. And I would go that extra step, and put a little sequence. Action sequencing. It's not that hard, guys. Beware, the wilted plants are alive. Just look at some examples, There's some on my website for free. Just look at how they're structured. Oh, we can press spacebar to shift, or spacebar to jump. Yeah, cool. I like this map. This layout's kind of... Oh, trap! Whoa. Okay. TP. I kind of feel like I should guard. Oh, this is a bad... Can I run? I don't know. I don't want to waste my turn. I'll probably die if I try. Okay, anyway. Well, let's just see how much they do. Let's guard. Am I already boned, Am I, like, already dead? Even while guarding? Yeah, I'm dead. I'm totally dead. So, it's not balanced right here. It's way off right here for this trap. I do like the fact that you didn't say trapped and then game over. It gave you the combat scene, so you have a chance to get out of it, even though you're just boned, pretty much. Let's continue. So how you want to fix that trap right there? If you're going to insist on there being 3 creatures there, you need to reduce their attacks. Edit their moves. Give them custom animations, right? Give them some weaker attacks and some stronger attacks. And give the weaker attacks a higher frequency of happening. Like set their take away attack. Get rid of attack from all your enemies, first of all. And give them all a custom ability. Like you gave this lake slime right here. Cool. Good job that you at least renamed it, right? So water tendril. Cool. Give it like a water animation. It's a water move. Why does it go... water tendril, make it look like, I don't know, give it a custom animation is all I'm saying. You can even use one of the default ones, slide the hue bar, right? Change a couple of the sound effects, maybe change one of the images so that the pattern switches to a different, and you make that default pattern into a custom animation. It's that easy. Like literally 45 seconds, you can make it way better. Anyway, but how you fix that trap is if you want to have all 3 of the enemies still there, you need to give them custom abilities so that they have a chance to do a weak attack. Because their attacks are going to do 100, and all we can heal for is 200, and there's 3 of them. Do the math. Even if you're guarding and healing, you're boned. You're dead. So unless we are given some way to upgrade our ability, upgrade our equipment, or... I mean, I imagine if you didn't skip any of the fights, but the thing is, you let the player have the option to skip the fights. So you need to be prepared for the player to have skipped those fights if you're going to give them the option to. It's always hard to account for what the player is going to do. You do give a warning here, beware the wilted plants are alive. So, I'm not going to get on you too much about that being a trap. I like the fact that it actually goes into... a battle sequence instead of just instantly game over. Even though it's basically instantly game over. The music doesn't seem too bad. It's not that bad. It's been pretty decent throughout the game so far. It would be cool, we got a level up there. It would be cool to have a way to heal outside of combat though. We don't currently. Like right now we have no MP, maybe we'll learn spells later on that give us MP. Maybe we can go up this way. Yeah, okay. I kind of want to fight this fight. Oh, there's 2 slimes. See, now I'm dead. I'm probably dead. Okay, let's... I might have a chance to win this. This will be a tough fight. Because of this. They'll both do 100 and I only heal for 100. Right? So, your healing needs to do 300 to 400. Give it a random variance between 300 and 400. 200 is not enough when you fight an enemy that hits you for 100 every turn. The balance there is easily fixable. Increase the power of heal. Maybe reduce the TP required for it to be like 35 or something. See, I'm dead. I do it when I started though. Because I'm going to take 100. I'm going to heal for 200. I'm going to take 200. You see how there's diminishing... There's really... The only thing I can count on is them missing. And it sucks when you have to rely on that RNG. You see what's going on right now? It's game. Unless I can run. Okay, that put me back. But I shouldn't have to dodge every fight here. It's not balanced. Oh, that's a trap. Now I'm dead for sure. Yep. Oh wait, there's just one. There's no double slime here. Let's see what we can do. I'm pretty sure we're gonna die. Mind whip. Oh no, maybe not. It seems like they all have the same damage formula. I like that it has a custom skill on that. Thank you for doing that. I think we might be all right in this fight. Because there's not like 2 slimes here. Let's get an attack in. Oh, we got a critical. Okay, cool. So that doesn't go away, I imagine. So if we walk over it again, we'll get into another fight. No, it is. Oh, wait, we're stuck. Yo, you have a problem right here. Your event. See, it's literally frozen. The game is stuck. The game is locked up. I can't do anything. Okay. So, check this event. Check all of your events, actually. After you defeat the traps, you're not closing them out right. Like, it lets you walk away from it. But if you were to walk back on it, whatever sequence of events you have in there locks the game up. So I'm legitimately I have to restart, unfortunately. So, that's a shame. It's a real shame. It should be a simple event. Should be a simple event to get right. So here we are again. Let's try a different route. Let's try to see something we haven't seen yet. None of these will let us go. Oh, here we go. Okay, so just a big dead end. No reward for exploration. No chests or anything. Like, what's the point of letting the player do and go throughout and see all this? There needs to be some sort of incentive. You need to give some incentive for the player to run around your map, right? Give them a potion. Why not give a potion that heals 500? That will make that hard battle doable, because it's not balanced right now. You've got events that trap the player and lock up the game. Those are called game-breaking bugs. I'm glad I could find them for you, but it's just unfortunate that I have to suffer through that. Okay. Overgrown branches are blocking the way. They seem very flammable. Okay, so maybe if we get a fire spell, we'll be able to take out these branches. I like that. What about these scrolls? See, you could put something here in this pile of scrolls. This looks like a really cool graphic, right? You can give the player the option to dig through the scrolls, and maybe a rat jumps out at you and you start a fight with a different enemy that the player hasn't seen yet, and then if you beat it, you get awarded like some scroll. You know what I mean? I mean, you could even award the fire scroll right there that teaches fire, but I know you're doing that with the flames, the spell flame brazier thingies, which I like that idea. So maybe that could be an alternate, like a regeneration skill or something. You can barely make out a few sentences amidst the faded words on the tablet. One's pure of heart and blazing soul. Crystals will be sealed, and when the time comes, Azrael and will decide the future. What could it mean? That you have bad grammar. That's what it means. I kind of want to get full HP. It seems like that's the strategy I should go. Instead of killing it, I should guard, because I have no way to heal. So I need to, outside of combat, I mean. So I need to get full HP or near full HP inside of combat if I can. So I'm going to heal up, and then attack and finish him. But he's still hitting me for around 100. I think we're still ending with about 100 more than we would have. We did level up there. Oh, here we go. There's still some leftovers. Maybe with some wood you can relight the skill fire. Okay, I'm alright with this. Another box map that could have been done better. It actually, the thing is, the maps look good. They're actually, they look good. All you have to do is make a few minor adjustments to them. You know what I mean? Like very, very few minor things. Like, make it a little bit longer so that you have to go up, you know, maybe twice this size. They don't have to be that big, but as you walk up, you go at an angle, maybe, you know, and then like part of the map is kind of cut off by this stuff. Like you did cut off some here, but it's still considered a box map because of its like symmetry and everything. Also, another thing I noticed, when you walk up, you could get rid of this one tile, or if you wanted to have it that way, you can start the player right here. You know what I mean? So that if you walk in, see if I press down, I can't leave. I have to go up and then down. You see, with this one, you just go up. So you can make that a little bit smoother. Is there wood in this building, maybe? Yeah, we could use some of this wood, right? Sure, why not? Can jump over that. Jump over that. Can we use this barrel? I guess we're gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna try to heal up on him. All of the enemies have the same moves and the same parameters, from what I can tell. They all hit for 100 approximately, and if you're guarding, it's reduced to half. It's very boring. It's boring, I'm telling you. Give them some custom. Give this guy like a cleave, you know what I mean, or like skewer, or give him some ability, and give them at least two, right? One weaker one and one stronger one. One that does about, like, say 60 and then 30 when you're guarding, and then one that does the 150. But the one that does 60 and 30 is the one that's more likely to happen. And then maybe give them all like a status that they could put on you, or not all of them. Let me take that back. Give every third enemy an ability to inflict like a status. But if you do that, you also have to put on some way to remove that status, or award the player with items to remove those status. So there we knocked two birds out with one stone, right? Now you can give incentives on the map. You can find items that give you like 10% of your HP back, plus remove that status. And there you go, you're awarding exploration. Now, accuracy hasn't really been a problem yet. Like, in every game, you're going to have the point where you miss, and that's just something you have to accept. But it hasn't been like a big issue. I think you've only missed a few times. It's pretty decent accuracy. That's not the problem here. It's just the numbers that the heal isn't strong enough, and the enemies hit too hard, and they have boring, samey moves. Ah, he survived. Damn it. It sucks that I have to go through this field just to end the combat with high HP. It's really not a fun combat system. I'm sorry. Okay, I see some shiny stuff. We do have to fight that guy, you can see. It's a mandatory fight. Such a boring combat system, I'm telling you. But this is the way you have to play to not die in the first round. This seems like pretty flammable wood. Take it? Yes, absolutely. We took some firewood. Now we can go back to the little brazier, and we will light it, and then we'll get probably the skill fire. Then we'll take that to the other thing, and the music in the game is good. The atmosphere, sound effects, and stuff you're using is good, except for the default animations that have the same default sound effects. So let's relight it with the wood. Boom. All it needs is a little spark. Do we get a skill? Do we get Spark at level 3 or something? Please don't tell us. Please don't tell me that you're going to give us the default Spark skill. So, it's either an ability... Okay, no, it's probably in here. It's probably in here. Finally, I figured out the Shaman's trial. Capitalize that I. To unlock the sacred grove, one needs to follow a certain pattern. The first in order is blue. The rest of the pages are torn out. Okay, so there's something that's... Blue is first. Alright? Whatever that means, whenever I'll need it. Try to remember it, probably forget it. Come on, look at all this loot. Come on, guy. You're gonna let me see a treasure box full of jewels and shiny gems and not let the player interact with it? No interactable? I mean, interactable with show text is one thing, but I mean, like, no rewards for exploration? What did this whole room give me? Not a damn thing. It told me that blue is first, right? That's all it's done. You're gonna show me all this jewels and not let the player get it. Very, very boring and disappointing. So my only thought now is we have to get a level up, or maybe here. Did we check here already? I feel like we've checked here. Yeah, we did. And maybe get a skill that could start the spark the fire. See, here's another thing. These branches that are in the way, they're flammable. Why couldn't we just take these branches and go put them in this skill fire and get the fire? We had to go to a special place. So, I mean, I understand that would be boring, so that's why you didn't do it that way. But logically, your story makes no... It doesn't... What story? You've given a lot of, like... I don't know. I don't want to call it story because it doesn't really seem like story. It's more like... lore. You provided the player with some back lore, you know, like lore to the world. But there's no plot really. There's not like a plot that I can see. The only real plot that I can actually see is to pass the test we have to do something that was in the first area. I don't know. Hopefully we don't die on this hit. Maybe all we have to do is level up now, because I think I've seen everything that I can see for this first area. Or I'm missing something, which could happen. Heal needs to be stronger, their moves need to be weaker. I'm gonna keep saying it, I know it, but maybe it'll change it. They need different moves. Stop giving all your enemies attack. Man, so something we did this area. That's the thing. It's not immediately clear. Like, I know what I have to do, I don't know how to achieve the thing that I have to do. I know that something about blue is first, and I know that I need a spark to light the fire for the skill thing. All of this shiny loot in here, and we can't do anything with it. That's such a wasted opportunity. Some notes. Yellow and green are the ones in between. It seems incomplete. After all, one must pull the fire red. It seems incomplete. So blue, yellow, green. It could be blue, green, and yellow though. And then red. But what are we even talking about though? You know what I mean? Like, what does this have to do with anything? I imagine this is something, information given for a puzzle later on. Finally, I figured out the Shaman's trial. To unlock the sacred grove, one needs to follow a certain pattern. The first order is blue. The rest of the pages are torn out. So, blue. Yellow, green. Red. Blue, yellow, green, red. Okay? That's it, right? There's no more notes in here. blue, yellow, green, red. So what do we do with that knowledge? What do we do with that knowledge? These blue plants have blue on them, but I don't see the other colors. Blue, yellow, green, red. Blue, yellow, green, red. Is there anything in here? No, nothing that... Well, let's interact with this again now that we've seen the other things. Fuck. Alright, blue, yellow, green, red. I doubt it would be back. Maybe it's this way, right? Blue, yellow, green, red. Let's save the game. We've made some progress. Ah, I did not mean to hit it again. Okay. Blue, yellow, green, red. Nothing here. Let's try this direction again. You just have some game-breaking bugs in this direction, so... You could award, like, a weapon upgrade by going through the maps, like somewhere, you know? Maybe not immediately in the way, but like somewhere, or even like an accessory or an armor upgrade. Such a boring ass combat. Did not mean to guard again. Damn it. Fuck this stupid combat, man. Garbage. Did not mean to guard again. Son of a bitch. I'm getting frustrated at this stupid game so far. It's just pissing me off. It's all it's doing. I'm trying to find the things that are good about it. I'm not just trying to shit on it. Trust me. I want it to be good. I want it to be fun. You think I want to you know, be frustrated at the game? No, I want to play a game and be like, wow, this is awesome, you guys check this out, look how he did this, look how I want to like the game. Every game I play, I want to like it. I try hard to make everything that's good about it pop out, but half the time, most of the time, they just frustrate me because so many things are just done with no effort at all. It seems like there's just no effort put into them at all. And then people put bullshit games on Steam, and that's why RPG Maker games have like a stigma to them. Because people put bullshit games up on Steam from RPG Maker, and then everybody sees, oh, this was an RPG, oh, this is what an RPG Maker game is? No, that's what a terrible RPG Maker game is like. You know, and then everybody else who uses RPG Maker has to put up with that stigma because, oh, they'll see it was made with RPG Maker, and maybe they'll just skip on it because so many shitty games have been already put up with, and it makes me mad. And that's why I sort of do what I do, so I can help people make better games. So the games that I make with RPG Maker, maybe we can change the way people think about RPG Maker games and take it seriously as an engine. Because it's a real engine, but it's just too many games are bullshit. And it's like, for every 10 bullshit games, there's one good game. And I want to change that. So we got Spark Wave. It said we learned Spark, but we learned Spark Wave. Please, for the love of God, if this has the default Spark animation, I'm done. I'm done with the bullshit game. If this gives us the default Spark animation, I'm totally done. I'm done with the game. And take what feedback I've given you. Zaps 2 random enemies with lightning. We're gonna die this turn, probably, because we can only heal for 200, and we're gonna take 200. We have to hope they miss. We have to hope to God they miss. Oh my God. Let's hope to God they miss. Alright, well, let's take a look at this. We can't do Spark Wave. Fuck this game. Oh my god. Such a bullshit, fucked up system. It's so dumb. The battle system is completely out of balance. It's out of whack. Fix the game breaking bugs. I hope you continue to work on your game. Please know that I want this to be a good game. I know you can make it a good game. Thank you for sending me this project. It definitely needs some work, right? Put some effort into the combat system. It's not balanced at all. Did you play test it? Did you do your fight? Did you even play your own game? I'm sure you did, right? But I'm not trying to bash it. You guys know that. I want to see the positives. The music was good. Some of the mapping was good, even though you kind of did box mappings quite a bit, like just this big square box, and then which you want to kind of avoid. Make it more of a rectangle and cut off some corners, you know. Give some diagonal. If you could do anything with curves, it's nice. But yeah, what I said was how you could fix some of the things. You need to reduce, first of all, take away attack from all your enemies. Give them 2 to 3 skills each, right? Just pick one of the default animations, change the hue, change the sound effects, change the image, and you've made it customized, right? Give it different formulas. Give them 2 abilities, one with a higher frequency, maybe 5, and then another one with 4. Their stronger attack should be the lower frequency one. Stop using the default animations, for the love of God. Get rid of the icon set. Switch out the icon set to something. You can download a free one on Yanfly's website. Yanfly has icon generator. You can make your own icons. You can Photoshop. You can GIMP. You can make your own. That way, I recommend using the icon generator just because it's easy, right? And then you can just copy paste them one piece at a time into your iconset.png inside your system folder. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Forsaken by Thunder 176, I believe. Thunder 176. Keep working on it, man. I know you can make it better. We'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I've got lots of RPG Maker MV tutorials. I do first impressions videos. I do Game Maker Studio 2 tutorials, and I play through classic RPGs that were fun to me on the channel. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please consider subscribing to the channel. For those who back me on Patreon, I love you guys. Thank you so much for backing me on Patreon. If you don't back me on Patreon, that's fine, but consider doing so. I'd really, really appreciate that. Yeah. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.